All right, hello, beautiful collective. Welcome back to my tarot boutique. Copyrighted. That's copyrighted. Yeah, welcome back, guys. So we're gonna do some zodiac signs, but we are gonna be doing by element. So this is going to be fire signs, guys. Let's take a look and see what is going on in your energy and what you can expect in February. Let's do for February. Angel spirits, guides, beings of the highest white light. This is going to be for my beautiful fire signs. What is the fire signs' strongest energy? What can they expect come February? We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, guys. This has been a kind of a reoccurring collective energy. So this, you know, again, I don't have a spread, but I do the questions in my mind. So if you're ever wondering, like, how do you make any sense of any of that? That is how I do it, okay? But the Queen of Pentacles is indicating that in the past, which could also indicate current energy as well, fire signs, you've been feeling a little lackluster, right? You know, unstable financially. This is also someone who's very focused on materialism and, you know, maybe not budgeting their finances in the correct way. Also, when this comes to being a partner, you know, or a spouse or a parent, this indicates that your energy has not been where you would like it, okay? You could be struggling with depression or low self-esteem in the past or presently, okay? February energy for my fire signs. February energy. Three of Swords, yeah. This is why, okay? You've had some heartache, pain, loss, sorrow, and it's really put you out of your element to where you don't even recognize yourself. You also could have been hiding, you know, isolating, you know, I did pick that up in the last fire sign reading. And I do feel like this has been because of pain that you have endured, okay? Maybe you were afraid to just exist is what Spirit is saying, like kind of afraid to be yourself. This can also be associated to a spiritual awakening where everything that you've ever known kind of shifts and you're like, well, who am I? What do I like? You know, what makes me happy? What makes me tick? Okay, fire signs for February. February fire signs. Please keep in mind, okay, you could experience this in February. Yeah, man, things have not been balanced for you. Fire signs. Justice in reverse. You could just kind of feel like the universe did not have your back. You know, you feel with justice reverse, you would feel kind of let down, you know, and an injustice has been done in your life, and it really just, you've had enough. Like this is somebody who wouldn't care if the whole entire world burned down. It's like almost like they would celebrate that just because of the amount of pain they've endured from humans. Also, I do see that this can indicate maybe dishonesty. This can be dishonesty with self. This can be dishonesty coming from, you know, other people. But I really see here, fire signs, that you've kind of just tried to find your niche and people just have disappointed you time and time again. With the Seven of Wands, it's usually kind of being defensive. And I see you kind of moving into this energy of not really kind of caring, like you're just being patient. You're like, okay, well, I'm not going to fight back against this. I'm just going to go ahead and see what's coming my way. You know, I would like to say that this is what I consider going with the flow. Okay, February energy. What can my fire signs expect? King of Swords, yeah. So somebody who has caused you to be in that out of your element vibe is still near. Okay, but this can also indicate you and your mindset and your mentality. So fire signs, it's so important right now to make correct judgments. Also, I'm really picking up some mental health issues, so please make sure that you are getting your mental health looked into or a mental health diagnosis. I almost feel like this is somebody who can't really tell fact from fiction or like reality from delusions. So, you know, again, this is not going to resonate for everybody. So please keep in mind mental health awareness in February fire signs is extremely important. Okay. Yeah. So we do have the Star. So come February, after all of this, you know, upset energy that has just caused all of this chaos for you, I finally see hope, optimism, and renewal. Okay, so things are going to shift for you come February, but it has been a long road, and it definitely cannot be taken lightly. What this can definitely represent is a spiritual awakening. You have been through a dark night of the soul, but here's the thing: you can't let it keep you down. You know, this is your time to break through, to see the rainbows, to see the changes that have happened because of the pain that you've endured. Because here I see you going with the flow and giving up the fight, but not in a bad way. You're kind of just like, well, I'm going to allow this to transform me. So with the Hierophant, guys, this is spiritual learning. This is deeper. Ooh, Emperor. Yes, baby. Yes, yes, yes. So, you know, again, what does not kill you makes you stronger, fire signs. Here you are, come February. You know, look at the crystal ball coming in. This tells me that you have obtained some sort of spiritual knowledge and the Ankh, you know, about yourself, about your path. Also, I'm kind of seeing like 666 here. Sixes are all about reassessing. If we look at number 6 in the tarot, that is restoring your balance as well, okay? Equal give and take, you know, it's one of my favorite numbers when it definitely comes to the cards and tarot. So you definitely have the clarity that you need. Some spiritual observations is what Spirit is indicating. Some spiritual knowledge, some spiritual know-how. And I feel like you kind of figured that out in the last few months, that you can't resist this change. This is happening with the star, a spiritual reason, okay? So fire signs, come February, you know, again, expect big, huge shifts when it comes to your spiritual journey. Wow, a King of Pentacles card that wasn't even in the deck is here at the bottom. Expect big, huge shifts when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your relationships. I mean, we're going from being in this Queen of Pentacles reverse energy, not taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself, and wondering why you're always dealing with pain and heartache, you know, because you've been living in these illusions, which were just not balanced, okay? This can also indicate a karmic cycle. All right, tell me more for February. What's going to be changing in February for my fire signs? And guys, if you have stayed for the full 10 minutes, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is going to be changing for my fire signs come February? Can you tell me about the star? Can you tell me about the star? Yeah, baby. Cleaning, changing, shifting, purification, and self-improvements. Woo-wee. So you could be, you know, purifying people. This does not have to only indicate you. This can indicate people that have surrounded you. You are purifying, cleaning house, listening to your guides, listening to your higher self, as above, so below. I mean, look at his hands here, as above, so below. Again, the Ankh is coming in, but this is all representations of all religious viewpoints and pathways. So this is not limited to only spirituality. This is just you putting your faith in a higher power. Wow. Believing in the word, you know. Tell me about star for February for my fire signs. Tell me about the star. Tell me about the star. So this is saying that, you know, you could have been with the struggling to create your own identity and your, you know, following the path to your destiny. And here I see you expanding your way of thinking. That is what this card is representing. Also with the Hierophant, that is teaching, that is knowledge, you know, that is educating yourself as well. Tell me about somebody's faith is giving them a newfound hope. That's what's going on here. All right, one more. Tell me about the star for my fire signs. Wow. Receiving good news. Woo-hee. Receiving good news. This can indicate relationships as well, since it is love letter. So fire signs, come February, you are going to be receiving good news. This is a complete shift in your mindset, expanding your way of thinking, making the purifications, the, you know, detoxifying, cleaning not only your environment, but this is really spiritual. You're working on your spiritual growth. Okay, and one energy here for fire signs with soul evolution. What is going on alchemically in February for my fire signs? Whoa. Baby, I told you this was a karmic cycle, fire signs. You had a pre-birth agreement to fulfill, hence justice in reverse, and it's over. Okay, it is over. You are breaking the bonds that have tied you for so long. You are identifying any of the, you know, negative things that need to be cut out, cleaned up, and in return, you have successfully fulfilled agreements, karmic contracts and agreements that have been made. Wow. Fire signs, you rock. Okay, so I know we're hitting 10. Again, I'm going to try to pull one love and one finance, but TikTok may not allow me to go past that. All right, one finance here for my fire signs come February. One finance for my fire signs come February. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so again, get your car looked into. But we have next level. It's exactly what this represents. I might actually post this to YouTube instead. So this is saying you're either about to take your finances to the next level or it's time that you do. There's a chance of something extra in the air. With love letter, you could be writing a love letter. You could be manifesting through journaling. But what I mostly see is that you have been persistent, okay? You have been persistent. Wow. Hard work is required, but your hard work is going to pay off for you financially because your efforts have not gone unnoticed and success is just around the corner. For some of you, you could be in the spotlight. You could be an entertainer. Don't forget, we have you in your Emperor and King of Pentacles energy. This can be your big break. February is full of huge changes for you. Okay, one more finance for my fire signs. Finance for my fire signs. What can they expect? So we definitely have you in the energy of no longer resisting, but moving into, a new way of thinking, expanding your way of thinking. And for some of you, you could need to ask for help. And prior, you may have been, not okay with that. But this is a new version of you. So it's saying you still have resources remaining. Look at your financial situation from a different perspective. Consider asking for help with regard to your financial problems. But mostly you are going to be exploring, again, this is expanding, identifying, cleaning house. Keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. And you may need to go wandering and trust in the unknown because that is where the magic lies. As above, so below. So this is like a spiritual ache, a yearning to kind of expand in all avenues. Okay. Don't forget to ask for help if you need it, if you feel overwhelmed, because there is going to be a lot of different changes. And if you are an independent, like entrepreneur, then you may need to ask for a little bit of assistance. And it can be something as simple as, asking for someone to help you with a logo. Could be simple, could be big. Okay, and love come February. I'm sorry, I meant to say March. End of February and March for my fire signs. Ooh-wee, we have revenge. So again, with that King of Swords in reverse and this Queen of Pentacles, you definitely could have some people surrounding you that are looking for revenge. You could still be holding on to some grief with that Three of Swords, but this is time to forgive and forget. Remember, you're cleansing and detoxifying. Love for my fire signs. End of February and beginning of March. Wow, you're going to be receiving a gift, okay? I don't feel like this is necessarily only limited to love, but this is saying that you are going to be receiving a gift, a token of affection. Again, as above, so below, giving and receiving, but embracing where your life is currently, okay? Embracing what you have. And lastly, fire signs, we have healthier choices coming in for the end of February, beginning of March, taking care of yourself, cleaning up your act, and choosing better partners. You guys are amazing. So just know that you are healing. Your hard work and perseverance will pay off in all avenues. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Much love.